everybody, I'm Alexis Meeks.
And I'm your host, Jim Cardinal. Happy Mortgage Monday.
So this week we're going to talk to you a little bit about condominiums and getting HUD approval in those condominiums.
Alexis, last year I was getting a lot of inquiries on condos, oddly enough, and people looking to go FHA in those condos. And I noticed that a lot of the associations had not upped their approval for FHA or HUD approval. And that was, of course, impacting those folks and their ability to borrow on an FHA loan in those projects. They would have to go conventional and they would have to go 10% down. So I just recently, this week, just kind of checked through and see if some of those projects had renewed. And I went through a couple of the different towns and noticed that a lot of them had approved, although there were some that hadn't. Like specifically, like in East Greenbush, the Commons had upped their HUD approval, which is a good thing, but that Southgate, which is really right in the same complex there, they had not. So just wanted to bring that people's attention that there are still a few of those condos out there that have not renewed their HUD approval.
And how exactly does that renewal process work? Is it a complicated and time-consuming thing, or?
This probably just costs a minimal amount to renew. It does take some gathering of data and getting it in HUD's order, which never seems to be the easiest thing. But I'd probably say it's probably about 5 to 10 hours worth of work for somebody to kind of, maybe that's going back and forth with them. That's probably the time frame that it would take to get that approval again.
So it seems like it seems like a smart thing for these people to do. So why are we seeing them not doing it?
A lot of the associations are made up of people that are pretty committed. Obviously, they're of homeowners. They're committed to stay in the complex, right? So they're thinking, well, what do I care about that? My house isn't going for sale. I'm staying here. So those few that are on the market, so what? But in my opinion, that they're really limiting the buyers that could potentially buy other units in their condominium complex, and without having the HUD approval, like say in the Commons versus Southgate, who doesn't have approval. Well, an FHA buyer, somebody with minimal amount of money, won't be able to buy that. And when you limit the number of people that can buy a unit or anything for that matter, you're going to lower the cost of that unit. So the prices are going to go down. So it will, in fact, hurt them in the long run, even though they're not looking to sell. But if they really care about what the values are, sustaining values in that area, they really should get those approved. So just wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. I think it's important that we take a look at those. And if you're going to list a property, be sure to kind of check that out. If you're going to list a condominium complex, just go to HUD.gov. You can just kind of Google condo approval, and it'll tell you whether or not those condos are approved or not. Give me a call. I can look it up for you. So this week, if you're out there talking to first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, VA loans, or if you need someone to get qualified for an FHA loan on a HUD property, give me a call, Jim Cardinal, 281-0077. Make it a great week, and we will talk to you soon.